All right. Get those passports ready because today we are diving deep into your dream trip to Asia.
Oh, yeah.
You've given us articles, notes, even daydreams about this amazing continent.
Huh.
And I gotta say, your taste is impeccable.
Well, it seems like you're really drawn to the less explored side of Asia.
Yeah.
Not just the typical spots, but places where the culture is so rich, you practically trip over it.
That's what I love.
Yeah,
Forget the Eiffel Tower selfie. Give me that hidden alleyway noodle stall any day.
exactly.
And speaking of hidden, you got Bhutan flagged,
Wait.
the Himalayan kingdom where happiness is like national policy.
One source I read described their Chechu festivals,
Okay.
these huge, colorful events with masked dances.
Wow.
Apparently, just witnessing it is supposed to cleanse your soul.
No kidding.
Can you imagine the photo?
Oh, that's going straight on the itinerary.
Yeah.
But Bhutan isn't the only hidden gem you've got.
Right.
Kyrgyzstan is calling too.
Yes.
Nomadic culture, horseback riding through mountains.
And yurt living?
Oh, wow.
And you know, Kyrgyzstan has the largest alpine lake in the world,
Really?
Sikusal.
Okay.
Some sources say it's so big it never fully freezes even in winter.
Yurts, warm lakes, mountain views.
It's pretty amazing.
I'm getting serious FOMO just thinking about it.
I know.
But let's be real, getting to these places can't be easy.
Yeah, that's true.
What are we looking at transportation-wise?
For Bhutan, one article mentioned shared taxis and domestic flights,
Okay.
but it did warn about limited schedules.
Oh, right.
Kyrgyzstan seems a bit more open,
Okay.
with options for hiring drivers or taking longer, but scenic bus routes,
Sounds like an adventure in itself.
definitely.
Okay, let's say we've landed, bags unpacked.
Yes,
Time to eat.
the best part.
Your notes on Asian food are making me seriously hungry.
We've got Japan pinned for sushi mastery,
Mm-hmm.
and I came across this fascinating article about the Tsukiji fish market in Tokyo.
Okay.
Apparently, they have these pre-dawn tuna auctions
Wow.
where chefs bid crazy prices for the best cuts.
See, that's the insider stuff I crave.
Yes.
Not just eat sushi, but experience the whole culture around it.
Exactly.
And I can't resist a good street food scene.
Of course.
Thailand is high on your list for that.
Your notes mentioned wanting to try khao soi,
Yes.
that creamy coconut curry noodle soup from northern Thailand.
It's so good.
Apparently, finding the best one is a local pastime,
Oh, really?
like a delicious treasure hunt.
Challenge accepted.
Well,
But no Asian food deep dive is complete without India.
sure.
And your sources go beyond just try curry.
Yeah.
You're interested in the regional variations.
One source dives deep into biryani,
Oh, yeah.
those layered rice and meat dishes.
Love it.
It explained how the cooking style and spices change drastically between North and South India.
Oh, wow.
Imagine that one dish, million flavors.
My taste buds are officially on high alert.
Mine too.
But I'm noticing a theme here, markets.
Oh, yeah.
You've got notes about bustling markets in almost every country.
They're not just for food, though. You've got fabric markets in Vietnam,
Uh-huh.
spice markets in India, even a floating market in Thailand highlighted.
Oh, wow.
It seems you're drawn to the energy that colors the whole sensory experience.
Absolutely. Tourist shops are fine, but the real finds are tucked away in those bustling markets.
For sure.
Okay, after all that deliciousness, we need some sightseeing.
Yes.
You've got China's Great Wall highlighted, but with a twist.
You're interested in the Jiangku section,
Yeah,
a wild, unrestored part of the wall?
I like it.
One source described it as more challenging,
Okay.
but offering incredible views and a sense of history you don't get on the touristy sections.
I'm all about that off-the-beaten-path experience.
Me too.
And speaking of incredible sights, you've got Angkor Wat in Cambodia flagged,
Yes.
but not just for the temple itself.
Right, you're fascinated by the fact that it was lost to the jungle for centuries.
I am.
One source even mentioned how trees grew on top of some structures,
Oh, wow.
becoming part of the architecture.
Ser-
Can you imagine stumbling upon that after centuries of it being hidden?
That's the kind of history I love, tangible, almost mysterious.
It's incredible.
Okay, we've explored hidden gems, tasted amazing food, and walked ancient paths.
It's been quite a journey so far.
Time to get back to nature.
Yes.
You've earmarked the Himalayas for trekking,
Mhm.
but not just any trek.
Right.
You're intrigued by the Annapurna Circuit in Nepal,
Yes.
known for its diverse scenery.
One source mentioned going from subtropical jungles to high-altitude deserts,
Really?
all in one trek.
Talk about bang for your buck, scenery-wise.
Exactly.
But I know you're also a water baby.
Oh, yeah.
The Maldives are on your radar, but with a specific purpose.
You're interested in diving or snorkeling with manta rays.
Ah,
One article detailed how the Hanafuru Bay in the Maldives
Who?
becomes this feeding frenzy for mantis during certain months.
What?
Apparently, hundreds of them gather to feast on plankton, and you can swim right alongside them.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty cool, right?
Okay, that's officially on my bucket list now.
I think it should be on everyone's.
And last but not least, you flagged Borneo, but not for the beaches.
Yeah, you're focused on the rainforest.
I am.
You specifically mentioned wanting to see orangutans in the wild.
Oh, yeah.
One source described the Danam Valley Conservation Area
Okay.
as having one of the highest densities of orangutans in Borneo.
Wow.
Apparently, you can trek through the jungle and see them in their natural habitat swinging through the trees.
That's what I love about your approach to travel.
Oh, yeah.
Respecting nature, seeking out authentic experiences, and not just ticking boxes on a list.
It's about going deeper,
Yes.
understanding the why behind the what,
Exactly.
and coming away with more than just photos.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So,
So we've covered hidden gems, incredible food, historical wonders, and breathtaking nature.
it's been an amazing journey so far.
What's next on this Asian adventure of yours? All right, we're back and ready to keep exploring your dream Asia trip. We've covered a lot of ground already, but your sources are a treasure trove of unique experiences.
It's interesting how you've woven in this theme of festivals and celebrations.
Yeah.
It's not just about seeing the sights, it's about experiencing the energy and traditions of each place.
Totally. Anyone can snap a photo of a temple, but how many people can say they've danced in the streets during Diwali?
That's a good point.
Speaking of which, you've got India's Festival of Lights marked, but with a focus on a specific city?
Varanasi,
Oh, yeah.
considered one of the holiest cities in Hinduism.
Right.
One article described Diwali there as being extra special,
Okay.
with thousands of oil lamps floating down the Ganges River at night.
Oh, my gosh.
Can you imagine?
Okay, now that's a visual I need to see in person.
It's supposed to be breathtaking.
But India isn't the only country with festivals that caught your eye.
Right.
You've also flagged the Lantern Festival in China, but not just for the lanterns themselves.
You're interested in the Pinky Sky Lantern Festival in Taiwan.
Yeah.
So instead of just watching people actually write wishes on paper lanterns and release them into the sky, imagine that thousands of glowing lanterns carrying hopes and dreams floating above you.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
It's magical.
Your sources also mention Songkran in Thailand.
Yes, the water festival.
But not just for the epic water fights.
Right, you're interested in the cultural significance behind it.
I am.
The water represents cleansing and renewal,
Okay.
washing away the old year and welcoming in the new with good luck.
So it's not just a giant water balloon fight.
Exactly.
That's a deeper meaning behind it. I love that.
It's a beautiful tradition.
And to round out the festival theme, you've got a Central Asian celebration pinned.
Now, Rus Rus, the Persian New Year,
Okay.
is celebrated across several countries.
Wow.
You've specifically highlighted the traditions in Uzbekistan, where they have these huge outdoor feasts called sumalyak that are cooked communally in massive cauldrons.
Communal cooking, outdoor feasts, celebrating new beginnings.
Yes.
It sounds like the ultimate cultural immersion.
It's a truly unique experience.
Okay, after all those festivals, we might need a moment of Zen. I'm noticing a theme of wellness and spiritual exploration in your research, too.
You've flagged India for yoga,
I have.
but not just any yoga.
Right.
You're interested in the traditional Hatha yoga practiced in Rishikesh,
Yeah.
often considered the yoga capital of the world.
So not just striking poses,
Exactly.
but really diving deep into the philosophy and practice of yoga in its birthplace.
It's a completely different experience.
I can dig it. And to complement that inner peace, you've got Bali on your list for a specific type of healing.
Malukat, a traditional Balinese purification ritual
Interesting.
involving holy water.
Okay.
One source described it as a way to cleanse negative energy and restore balance to your mind, body, and spirit.
So it's not just a spa day. It's a deeper spiritual practice. Interesting. And speaking of spiritual practices, you've also got meditation flagged, but not in a typical setting.
You're interested in Vipassana meditation.
am.
And one source described a silent retreat center in Thailand where you practice for 10 days straight without speaking.
Wow. Talk about a digital detox. That's some serious commitment to finding inner peace. But let's be realistic. Not all of us can swing a 10-day silent retreat.
Yeah, that's true.
What about those of us traveling on a tighter budget?
Well, you've done some clever research on affordable travel options.
Yeah.
For example, you've highlighted Vietnam, but with a focus on Homestays instead of hotels.
Living with a local family, talk about cultural immersion, plus it's got to be way cheaper than a fancy hotel.
Right, and you get a much more authentic experience.
What else did you find for the budget-conscious traveler?
You've got Nepal pinned,
Uh-huh.
but instead of pricey Everest base camp treks,
Right.
you're interested in the Poon Hill trek.
Okay.
One source described it as shorter and more affordable,
I like it.
but still offering incredible views of the Annapurna Range.
Smart move. Incredible views without breaking the bank. And for those who want island life without the luxury resort price tag, you found a hidden gem.
The Perhentian Islands in Malaysia.
Okay.
One article described them as having crystal clear waters, pristine beaches, and budget-friendly accommodations.
Nice.
Perfect for a laid-back escape.
Okay, I'm officially adding that to my travel wish list. So we've got cultural festivals, spiritual retreats, and budget-friendly adventures. What other amazing experiences did your research uncover? We're back for the final stretch of our Asian adventure deep dive. You've given us festivals, wellness retreats, budget tips. Is there anything you haven't thought of?
It seems like you've also considered how to bring a piece of Asia back home.
Oh, for sure.
Your notes on souvenir shopping go way beyond the usual tourist trinkets.
Oh, yeah. I'm all about those meaningful souvenirs. Something with a story behind it.
Exactly.
What caught your eye?
You've highlighted traditional textiles,
Uh-huh.
but with a specific focus on ikat weaving.
Oh, wow.
One source explained how it's done across several Asian countries,
Okay.
but each region has its own unique patterns and techniques.
So cool.
Imagine finding a hand-woven ikat scarf or textile in Uzbekistan, then another one in Indonesia, each telling a different story through its threads.
That's the kind of souvenir I'd treasure forever. But textiles aren't the only artisan crafts you're after. You've also got ceramics on your list, but with a unique twist.
You've highlighted Baizanyaki pottery from Japan.
Okay.
It's known for its rustic, unglazed style, and each piece is fired in these huge wood-fired kilns
Wow.
for over a week.
No kidding.
One source described how the flames and ash create these unpredictable patterns on the pottery,
Real?
making each piece truly one of a kind.
Wow, that's incredible. It's like the pottery itself carries a story of fire and transformation. But let's be real, all this exploring is going to require some serious travel time.
I see you've considered some pretty epic train journeys.
Well, you flagged the Trans-Siberian Railway,
Mm-hmm.
but with a specific goal in mind. You want to experience the journey in winter,
Oh, yeah.
crossing through snow-covered landscapes and frozen Lake Baikal.
Oh my gosh. One source described it as a magical experience with the train windows frosting over and the vastness of Siberia unfolding before you.
Okay, that's officially moved to the top of my bucket list, but I know you're not all about epic multi-day journeys. You've also got some shorter but equally scenic train routes planned.
You've highlighted the Ella to Kandy train ride in Sri Lanka,
I have.
known for its stunning views of tea plantations, rolling hills, and waterfalls.
Sounds amazing.
One source described it as one of the most beautiful train journeys in the world, and it only takes about 7 hours.
Perfect for those who want to soak in the scenery without committing to a week on the rails. And to round out the train theme, you've included a journey that's all about speed and efficiency.
The Shinkansen,
Yes.
the bullet train in Japan, known for its sleek design and incredible speed.
I've heard so many great things about it.
One article I read detailed how they even have special Dr. Yellow trains that run along the tracks at high speeds, checking for any faults or issues.
So it's not just about getting from point A to point B. It's about experiencing the cutting edge of train technology. Very cool. But let's not forget the reason we're taking all these trains and planes in the first place, to experience the heart and soul of Asia.
And you've planned for that beautifully. Your notes emphasize interacting with locals,
Yeah.
going beyond the typical tourist interactions.
I'm all about those authentic connections. What kind of experiences did you come across?
Well, you've highlighted the concept of homestays,
Uh-huh.
but not just for the budget-friendly aspect.
Right.
You're interested in learning about local traditions and customs firsthand,
Yeah.
the families you stay with.
Exactly.
One source even suggested learning a few basic phrases in the local language beforehand
That's a good idea.
to enhance those interactions.
That's such a thoughtful approach. It's not just about having a place to sleep, it's about building bridges and understanding different cultures. What other ideas for meaningful interactions did you find?
You've highlighted the idea of volunteering,
Yes.
even if it's just for a day or two.
Oh.
One source described how some organizations in Nepal offer opportunities to help with community projects,
Really?
like teaching English
Yeah.
or assisting with rebuilding efforts.
That's amazing. It's about giving back to the communities we visit and leaving a positive impact.
Hmm.
Okay, we've covered so much ground, hidden gems, incredible food cultural festivals, spiritual retreats, budget tips, train journeys, souvenirs, and even connecting with locals. What a whirlwind.
What's remarkable is how you've managed to craft an experience that goes beyond just seeing the sights.
Yeah,
It's about immersing yourself in the culture, respecting the environment, and creating meaningful memories.
I think it's safe to say you're more than ready for this Asian adventure. Your research has uncovered some truly unique experiences, and I have a feeling this trip is going to be one for the books.
So, as you finalize your itinerary and prepare to embark on this incredible journey, remember to keep that sense of curiosity and openness alive. Embrace the unexpected, savor the moments, and allow yourself to be transformed by the people and places you encounter along the way.
Could have said it better myself. Safe